center of each apple is the core which holds the seeds, and the seeds are the life of the tree. From those tiny seeds spring forth the next generation of apples. In the same way, Shalom Christian Academy maintains fundamental core values that provide a strong academic base for our students in a Christ-centered environment. The life of the school and each student are found in the following core values: teaching foundational skills and facts, developing critical thinking abilities, encouraging creativity and learning, prioritizing service through role modeling, valuing meaningful relationships, expanding students' community and cross-cultural experiences. Shalom Christian Academy recognizes that we are in a unique partnership with parents and churches to guide our students through the process of transformation that results in a life of consequence for the kingdom of God. Shalom Christian Academy was founded on the Anabaptist Christian principles based on Christ's teachings from the Sermon on the Mount. These key principles provide the framework by which SCA prepares students to engage the world around them. Shalom aims to develop a culture of excellence that is manifested in the spiritual formation, intellectual development, and responsible actions of the students. The mission of Shalom Christian Academy is clear: to prepare each student for a life of consequence in the world for the kingdom of God. In early 2011, the board invited several faculty, parents, and alumni to begin the development of a strategic plan. A consultant led this task force in assessing the school through a SWOT: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This allowed the group to develop key initiatives which formulated the strategic plan. This plan will guide Shalom Christian Academy as it adapts to a changing world. What follows are those initiatives, not necessarily in order of importance. Technology. To understand how technology will facilitate other SCA initiatives, the plan is to educate, envision, and enable faculty, parents, students, and alumni. We need to help others see the tremendous potential in the positive use of technology. In the process of education, there is emphasis on the responsible use and management of technology. Much care and intentionality will be applied to the expansion of technology at SCA. This is a great opportunity accompanied by great responsibility. Facility and campus. Our gymnasium is maxed out. How can we create new programs for more students to be involved when our main meeting area is used to capacity? Theatric performances, multiple sports teams, drama practice, church functions all compete for the same space, often at the same time. We are exploring the possibility of a capital campaign to fund additional space and provide needed flexibility by expanding the gymnasium. This campaign would finally complete the gymnasium as originally envisioned 23 years ago, complete with stage and additional court areas. The campaign would also address ongoing capital maintenance issues of a well cared for but aging facility. We propose several improvements: paving the parking lot, installing colorful landscaping, and placing directional signs on Route 11 to increase our exposure to prospective families and to create a positive, lasting first impression. This initiative will create a 5-year capital maintenance plan to update and improve the current facilities, evaluate our current building layout and footprint in response to a space utilization analysis, develop a more welcoming first impression of the campus, develop a capital campaign to expand key components of the facility. Our goal in this strategic plan process, which includes change in technology and facilities, will be to impact the life of students. Our initiatives will particularly point to preschool and middle school students, and will also include those who have already graduated, our alumni. The challenge of our plan is to transform the lives of all those involved in the Shalom educational process. Preschool. Growing Tree Preschool has proven to be a great asset to Shalom Christian Academy, with an average of 24.5% of the preschool students enrolling in SCA. Our goal is to strengthen the vital relationship with each other and preschool families, to allow SCA to further fulfill its mission by preparing more students for a life of consequence in the world for the kingdom of God. This initiative will more intentionally market Shalom Christian Academy to Growing Tree Preschool families, identify ways to better communicate the value of SCA to preschool families, investigate the possibility of expanding into additional communities. Growing Tree Preschool hosts each of its satellite locations with a partner church facility. Our purpose is to help churches and families connect so that there is an opportunity to strengthen spiritual relationships. Middle school. Shalom Christian Academy recognizes that middle school students have a need for both independence and community. This initiative plans to intentionally incorporate those experiences. This initiative will teach character and spiritual development through new ideas in chapel and service opportunities. Encourage effective use of teaching methods, as we recognize that many of our students are kinesthetic learners. Provide instruction that helps students improve how they use electronic media. This age group is at an important transitional point in their lives, as they attempt to separate themselves from authority and also look to peers for affirmation. They need direction that recognizes their specific developmental distinctiveness. Our goal is to provide adult support, a curriculum that recognizes their learning characteristics, and the tools to manage their interactions with peers and others. This will help them gain confidence and be prepared academically and socially for high school. Alumni. We realize that for Shalom Christian Academy to remain healthy, it needs to cultivate a positive relationship with its graduates. The alumni are the end product of their educational experience. Successful alumni contribute to their families, church, school, and communities in which they live and work. This is a reflection of the quality education we provide. We want students who are proud to be SCA alumni and a community that recognizes the special distinction. A successful alumnus with a positive educational experience will desire to promote and support SCA. Alumni support should be more than financial. Alumni can mentor present students and recent graduates. They can provide feedback to enhance the education of current students. They can be involved in cooperative educational programs that extend the Shalom experience to the real world. They can be ambassadors for SCA to the community and boast awareness of what Shalom has to offer. It is imperative that the Shalom leadership and administration reach out to their alumni to achieve these goals and ensure the continued success of Shalom Christian Academy. This initiative will focus on finding better ways to communicate with our graduates so that we can continue a positive relationship. Historically, Shalom operated on an annual budget. Enrollment was relatively stable and there was strong financial support from the school, family, and friends. This filled the gap in our operating budget that tuition did not cover. This model is not sustainable in a changing economy. This initiative will transition budgeting model to actual tuition plus hard income, equaling operating expenses. Explore ways to find diversified income streams to help cover operating expenses. Develop and implement increased scholarship funding from diversified sources. Develop and implement a multi-year business plan. Implement a methodology for regular evaluation and long-range planning and annual budgeting. Develop and find resources for an endowment fund. Conduct a critical review of each SCA fundraiser and sale. Broaden and deepen our giving pool and cultivate new relationships with major donors. Establish a capital fund to provide funding for identified strategic initiatives and facilitate improvements and expansion. Shalom Christian Academy's new strategic plan includes a number of initiatives that will grow and improve our school. In turn, the marketing initiative is necessary to connect the school community with the exciting changes that will be happening on campus. We need to work at spreading the news to our alumni and to the outside community. Technology, surveys, and special events will be some of the ways we will build an awareness of the opportunities at Shalom. Through our marketing objectives, we plan to attract more Christian families to become part of our school family. As enrollment grows, our school's financial ability will improve, and there will be more funds available to enrich the academic, spiritual, sports, music, and art lives of all of our students. This initiative will use either a marketing consultant or hire a marketing coordinator as a way to promote the good things that are happening at Shalom. Retool the enrollment process. Develop ways to be proactive in the retention of current students. Further strengthen a social media presence. What will be your part in achieving these initiatives? Will you be leading? Will you be working? Or will you be giving? All are necessary if we are to make progress in this strategic plan. We ask that you seek God's leading. Talk to those involved in this process. Then decide on the action you will take. It is clear that Shalom Christian Academy can provide family leaders, church leaders, and the community leaders in the Cumberland Valley, in this country, and throughout the world. Learn more at shalomca.com.